everyone. It's your favorite media goddess here, Miss Mimi Money, and today I have Mr. Gary Bledsoe. He is here with the NAACP Texas. He's the actual president, the big man, the boss, the man who makes some of the decisions and the plans as well too. So how are you doing, Mr. Bledsoe?
Doing very well, but kind of sad because, we're here for a very a negative circumstance here where people are trying to trample on the rights of people of color, and that's very clear, so that doesn't make you feel good.
Absolutely, and I do understand that as well too. And let me ask you this: with what's going on, what are we supposed to do as far as not just the communities but organizations? Because we need to inform more of our constituents and people about this matter as well too. This has been going on for almost 2 weeks now.
Well, we need to have a call to action. I think the community has really been very concerned and upset about this. I was so pleased to see the turnout at the field hearings and the turnout that we had over in the House when they had hearings there. I just got off a call this morning organizing the black community around the state where some innovative ministers and the Black Caucus were bringing people together, because right now we need to understand there's a great urgency, because it's very clear what's actually happening. They're attempting to disenfranchise us. I think that we have to understand that years ago they had what's called the 3/5 compromise, where our people were used to count for electoral seats in Congress, but we didn't have representation. That's what they're trying to move back to now. In fact, when you look at the Trump DOJ letter that got this all started, they targeted 4 seats, 3 black seats and 1 brown seat. And there are only 10 seats out of 38 that black and brown people control the outcome of right now in Texas. And so this map that is proposed would take down at least 3. And so that would mean that out of the African American seats, we're down to 2 onto this map. And so with black and brown combined, it would only be 7 out of 38. So we would be about 19% of the state, even though we're 3/5 of the state, but we only get 19% of the seats. So I think that tells you a lot.
Absolutely, and with one of those seats will be Congressional District 18, and which is still vacant at this time. And there's a lot of concern because at the end of the day, it's hurting us because we don't have any pull in regards to that. Is that correct?
Well, it's really a cruel act by the governor not to fill Congressional District 18, have a special election a lot earlier than now. Because I think we know that this is a hurricane season upcoming. We know that the Houston area has been one of the hardest hit. We know that there are people that really need representation. And so what's going to happen there to play political games with the lives of human beings is just really a sad thing to see. And with the 9th and the 18th, they've been upset for quite some time.
Absolutely.
They came after the 9th and 18th back in 2011. They came after the 9th and 18th again in 2021. We've had to fight those in litigation, and I know that there's been a pact between former Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee and Congressman Al Green to fight for the 9th and the 18th. They were both committed to the survival of both, and I think what they've done here is somewhat wicked. I think that a lot of people understand that Congressman Green grabbed a lot of attention, upset a lot of people because of his candor during the State of the Union address. And so I think he was targeted in many ways. And so the idea here is obviously you move the 9th to the 18th, so the 9th has been destroyed. The 18th, in terms of how it has been configured, has been destroyed as well. And so what you're going to do is you're going to potentially create a conflict within the African American community. But they also did something very wicked in terms of the 29th. They made the 29th, they said the coalition seats were illegal. Well, the 29th was not a coalition seat, it was a Hispanic opportunity seat. But what they've changed it into now is a coalition seat. So they're trying to create conflict wherever they can. They've made 2 majority Latino districts in the area, but they're clearly districts that will not perform for the Latino community. They will perform contrary to the desires of the Latino community in the Houston area. So it's very much a map that was intended to divide and conquer and to dilute the vote. So we do know that if 60% of the people get 19% of the congressional seats, there's something wrong with that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And with that being said, these are the concerns and the matters that our community has at this time. And I want to thank you so much for being very informative about that and breaking that information down for our viewers and our listeners as well. Is there any final thoughts before we wrap up?
Well, we need people to come and join with us. Right now, what we're trying to do, we're hoping that some of these individuals have souls, that maybe that 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue hasn't wrestled away the humanity that they have, because all these people come from families, they hopefully were taught the difference in right and wrong, and what they're doing now really shocks the conscience. It is so overtly racist what's actually occurring. And this is the focus that we need to have. We do need to be talking about Democrats and Republicans. It's not about Democrats and Republicans. They didn't go after white Democrats. They targeted black and brown Democrats. So this is an issue of race. And so we have to keep our focus on that, but we need you. We need you to be calling every Republican member of the House of Representatives. And we need you to be documenting that. We need you to reach out to the NAACP and other organizations, lkerr@gmail.com, and let us know what your interaction is with the members of the House of Representatives, because we're hoping at the very least that we can change some of the minds of some of the individuals, because down deep, if they have a soul, that somehow you can reach them, that they're just not people that are there in name only. That's one of the issues that we've had, and we know in the Senate it's been...
Strip away the titles and positions, and we need leaders at this point in time. Is that correct?
Yes, we need leaders to stand up for Texas.
Absolutely.
And are you representatives, or are you lackeys? If you're lackeys, then you are what we see, but we're hoping that you can be something different.
Most definitely. Well, thank you so much for your time. We really, truly appreciate you and what you do in the community, and God bless you. Thank you so much. We'll be right back.